Hi guys, welcome back to this week's Technical Insight. Singapore shares ended the final trading day of the month flat last Friday, 30th of June, as traders and investors exercised caution. They kept watch on the macroeconomic data point. The Straits Times Index fell 0.04% or 1.37 points to end the day at 3,205 points. Losers edged out winner 266 to 254. Volume-wise, 1.6 billion shares worth about 1.9 billion were traded. As the rate hikes from the global central banks filtered through the economy, they are likely to be raising the risk of an economic slowdown. Even as the markets are currently looking more positive as the banking crisis and even the debt ceiling risk have been averted, focus on economic data will likely be back in the second half of this year. Around the Asia region, we can see that markets ended mixed. The Nikkei 225 lost 0.14%, while the Kospi index was up 0.56%. The Hang Seng index declined 0.09%. On the Singapore market, the top performer is Yangzijiang Shipbuilding, which was up 6 cents or about 4.17%. Yangzijiang Shipbuilding secured a contract to build 6 9,000 20-foot equivalent unit Matador dual-fuel container ships for Danish shipping and logistics giant Maersk, sending the shipbuilder shares up 7% on Tuesday close. SembCorp Industry also performed well, ending the day up 21 cents or 3.79%. Their shares also rose nearly 4% on Tuesday close as its indirect unit, Green Infra Wind Energy, started arbitration proceedings against Siemens Gamers Renewable Power over issues and disputes stemming from a composite of supply contract. Maybank Securities raised SembCorp Industry price target by 2% to $6.10 from $6, keeping their ratings at buy. SembCorp has an average rating of buy and price target ranging from $4.31 to $6.70, according to analysts quoted by Bloomberg. SembCorp Industry recent share price pullback may offer a buying opportunity as the group market cap has grown to a point that is up for inclusion on the MSCI index. Not only that, but investors are also expecting other catalysts as the company is set to announce a new renewable energy capacity target, capital recycling via possible stake sales, and better second quarter results on high power prices. Limited impact from Singapore electricity price cap and the option to sell gas if margins are higher may lift SembCorp share price further. Maybank also raised SembCorp financial year 2023 to 2025 earnings views by 2 to 4%. Automotive-related stocks were also among the top performers. Jardine Cycle and Carriage came out top in this sector, rising 2.93% or 99 cents to close at $34.80. NIO, the Chinese EV maker, was also another notable advancer, gaining 3.6% or 33 US cents to $9.58 US cents. On other heavily traded counters was Singapore Airlines. Singapore Airlines was down about 4.67% or 35 cents to $7.15, was the top decliner in the STI index. Jardine Matheson Holdings also fell 2.07% or $1.07 US cents to $50.65 US cents. This is the second biggest loser behind SIA. Hong Kong Land also sank 1.76% or 7 US cents to $3.90 US cents, rounding up the top 3 biggest losers in the STI index last Friday. So for this week's technical chart, we will be looking at Yangzijiang Shipbuilding as well as SembCorp Industry, as both of them have clocked an impressive one-week gain of 17% and 6% respectively. First, let's look at Yangzijiang Shipbuilding. Yangzijiang Shipbuilding closed last Friday at $1.50, which is a historical high. The previous high that we see below this level is actually the December high last year, around the $1.45 level, and that has now found confluence with the upper bound of that Bollinger Band, which also means that the current share price of Yangzijiang Shipbuilding is above the upper bound of that Bollinger Band, meaning that the share price now is slightly overly extended. The next important level for Yangzijiang Shipbuilding share price would be the previous year-to-date high level that we see this year, around the $1.37 level, which occurred around the period of March this year. Now, this was the previous year-to-date high that we observed, and it could become a support level should a pullback occur on Yangzijiang Shipbuilding share prices. The next support level you can see would definitely be the blue line over here, which is the 20-day moving average at around the $1.31 level. And slightly below that, we have the 50 days moving average at $1.27. So these are the few key levels that you should be watching out for Yangzijiang Shipbuilding share price. Next, let's look at the technical indicators. The MACD indicator, as you can see over here, the MACD line is diverging away from the signal line in the past 3 trading days. That means positive momentum has been building up tremendously in the past 3 trading days for Yangzijiang Shipbuilding share prices. The MACD histogram is also a positive reading at 0.0217 that further reinforces the positive momentum that Yangzijiang Shipbuilding share price is experiencing now. The RSI signal, however, on the other side is showing a different signal. The current reading of the RSI at 75.70 is 5 points above the 70-point overbought level. This means that a pullback in the near term is highly likely. So with both the MACD and the RSI showing conflicting signal, traders may want to consider taking some profit off the table in case a drastic pullback occurs in Yangzijiang Shipbuilding share prices. And for traders who want to get back on Yangzijiang Shipbuilding's strong uptrend, they can consider the 20 days moving average at $1.31 or even the 50 days moving average at $1.27 as possible re-entry levels. SembCorp Industry closed last Friday at $5.75. The recent high that we see in SembCorp Industry share price is the year-to-date high, which is around the level of $5.82. And nearby that, we also have the upper bound of the Bollinger Band at around the $5.84 level. Critical support that we look for in SembCorp Industry share price would definitely be the recent low in June around the $5.01 level or even the $5 handle. Around this level, you can see that the lower bound of the Bollinger Band is reading at $5.12 and the 50 days moving average is reading at $4.97. Now, this cluster around the $5 handle, you can see would likely be a very strong support for SembCorp Industry share price. And if prices were to pull back here, it could be a very strong support level for traders to get back in again. If we look at the indicators, you can see that the MACD indicator, MACD line has crossed below the signal line on 26th of June. And that means that there might be negative momentum in SembCorp Industry share price right now. The MACD histogram is also negative at negative 0.02, which means it's below the zero baseline, thereby double confirming that there might be some negative momentum in SembCorp Industry share price. The trajectory of both the signal line and the MACD line also looks to be going downwards. So that means it is a negative sign for SembCorp Industry share price in the near term. The RSI indicator latest reading at 66.13 is just 4 points away from the 70-point mark, which is the overbought signal. Should the SembCorp Industry share price retest year-to-date high again at $5.84, and if the RSI reach above the 70-point mark, that could be the resistance level that traders need to watch out for SembCorp Industry. So with both the MACD indicator showing more signs of negative and the RSI approaching the 70-point overbought level, I see that the resistance level at the $5.82 or even the upper bound of the Bollinger Band $5.84 would likely be a key resistance for SembCorp Industry, and a pullback is likely. And thereby, the cluster around the $5 handle would provide a pretty strong support for SembCorp Industry share price. So with that, we have come to the end of this week's video. I hope you enjoyed this week's update. If you find this video useful, do give us a like and hit that subscribe button. In the meantime, always trade safe, and I'll catch you again next week in the next Technical Insight.